Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Supper Club's first vlog ever. Thank you all for joining me, and my name's Michelle and I love cooking. Absolutely, I love food, I like reading about it, I like talking about it, I like writing about it. I just love everything about it. So my job here today is to teach you or show you how to make some crackers. Have you ever looked at the back of a packet of a well-known popular brand of cracker that you have with your cheese and seen what the ingredients are? There is a lot of numbers there, a lot of colourings sometimes, and there is sugar. Who put sugar in crackers? But there is a lot of sugar and a lot of salt. I've got some simple ingredients here today that I'd like to show you how to make your own crackers. So I've got the recipe already programmed into my Thermomix, and I've got my trusty rolling pin, which I'll show you exactly why this is so trusty later on. But we'll just get started with the recipe. So my guided recipe tells me all the ingredients I need to have, and to preheat my oven, I've got my trays set aside here. I have got a 900ml oven, so I can use some really big trays, but use whatever trays that you've got at home. You don't necessarily need to have the same. So I've got some baking paper ready to go. So my first ingredient is some dried thyme. These are dried herbs that I've done a little photo description in my Facebook group before about how to dry them using your microwave. So whatever herbs you've got, it says dried thyme. I'm a big believer in using what ingredients you've got and not being so slavish to the recipe that you need to have the exact ingredient. So it says some dried thyme. I know there's thyme in there. I like lots of herbs, so I've gone probably double what they say to do. The next ingredient is white quinoa, which is readily available all supermarkets nowadays. Next, some spelt flour. I've got a mixture of white and wholemeal because that's what I had. I only had a little bit of white left, so I've topped it up with the wholemeal spelt flour just in there. Some plain flour, just regular old American all-purpose flour, plain flour. So you can see they're just ordinary ingredients, nothing fancy about that. 100 grams of water, which I'll just put inside there. Some macadamia oil. It says macadamia oil. I've just got grapeseed oil. I find that the macadamia oil is quite expensive, so I just use what I've got again. And we're going to put the lid on, and I'm just going to whiz that up. So it could be a little noisy, but all I need to do is match the arrows on my machine for 6 seconds at speed 6. My next ingredient to add is some linseeds. So Mr. Cameraman, if you'd like to come in close and zoom in on the linseeds. Linseeds and flaxseeds are the same ingredient, but that's linseeds. We're going to pop them in. And some sesame seeds. And some salt. Put the lid back on and we're ready for another mix. We're going to use the dough selector here for 2 minutes. So that's about half, maybe a little bit more. So I just bring that together with my hands and make it like a bit of a rectangle there. Then grab my other piece of baking paper. Now, this is my very fabulous rolling pin. It has guides on the side, if you could just zoom in to that one there. That gives me a guide as to how thick I should roll this. I think it comes in 2, 4, 6 and 8. So this is the 2mm guide there. So it gives you a great even guide as to how, when recipes call for you to roll out to 2mm, you've got a perfect 2mm guide there. So you just want it so those guides are rolling on the table. This is made by Joseph. I have no affiliation with Joseph, but if they would like to send me stuff, by all means, go for it. So you can see there that I've got this stuff on the sides. So I just use a pizza cutter, just a normal regular pizza cutter, and I just kind of add them on the sides just to get a nice even rectangle, and I'll just roll again. You can have them rustic, which is something that my TAFE lecturer never used to let us say rustic, because he's just said that means that you don't care. So then when you've got them rolled out to the thickness that you want, you just need to sprinkle with some salt. Just again. And then just cut with your pizza cutter into whatever you would like. Whether you want triangles, whether you want rectangles. I tend to stick with rectangles. Then we pop them in the oven, and I'll just check for how long. So I'm just about to pop these in the oven for 12 to 14 minutes at 180. And that's band force. My oven is a little bit slow, so I tend to have it at a higher temperature. But we'll pop those in, and I'll see you on the other side. It's been 12 to 14 minutes and our crackers are ready. So I'm just about, there they go, the timer's come off. So I'm just about to pull them out of the oven. They've been in the 180 degree oven for 12 to 14 minutes. So I'll just let that breathe a bit because it fogs up my glasses. For air glasses wearers might know that. So I'll just pull them out. There we go. What you're looking for is that because you've scored them earlier with the pizza cutter, they just separate. So once you know that they've separated, they're done. And they're a lovely tan brown colour. And you leave them to cool on the tray and they'll crisp up and they'll be beautiful. Thank you very much for being a part of the very first Wednesday Night Supper Club vlog. I hope to see you more. Please feel free to comment and to give me ideas for video content. We're always looking for ideas. So next time, I'll see you on the line. Bye for now.